So we are going to move forward here with your short scope for the week. Now, I am still trying to get the extended weekly horoscopes up on YouTube, and I am working on monthly. That might be a little easier for me. I am extremely busy. I'm thinking of doing monthly horoscopes for each zodiac sign, putting that up on YouTube instead of the weeklies, doing the weeklies when I can get to them. But for today, we are focused here on your short scope for the week. Now, this is running from Friday, May 24th to Friday, May 31st. The next Ask a Medium show here on Facebook and Instagram, where you can post your questions, is going to be Friday, May 31st. So let's get started. Let's see what is going on this week for Aries. Okay. Aries, when I'm going over here with your energy, the first thing that I'm feeling is a whirlwind of, I want to say, wrap around energy that seems to move from your future position around and into your past a little bit. It ends up in your stomach area, and I feel a bit of a knot. What this is going to mean to me is that you may find that in order to go forward in a relationship or make progress in a work situation, a financial situation for yourself, for some of you, I feel like this is a bit of a battle with your children, whether this be custody or the child themselves. It feels to me like you need to deal with the emotional state that you're in, and you may have to go backward and look at some unfinished business that needs to be processed in this particular area. What I am feeling from you is more communication. So once you've done this processing, and it does not have to be perfect before you communicate, but I do feel the need for you to speak more, and I'm hearing 2 to 3 conversations on this topic, or 2 to 3 times you need to speak clearly. I do feel that there's been a bit of a hush put upon yourself by yourself and someone else who doesn't want you to speak out. So you're just going to have to push past that, okay? Taurus, I'm seeing you juggling a lot of balls this week, almost like a circus performer, like a clown. I just saw all these different colored balls going up into the air, and I feel like a few of them threatening to drop and fall. I do feel like I'm talking about Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I want to say Sunday and Monday. You may be feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't keep juggling all of this. You know, I can't go forward. This isn't working out for me. My sense here is that you have more control and ability over it than you even realize. I feel like you might be dramatizing some of what is on your plate and almost over-romanticizing your position in some areas. Try to get in check properly what is yours, what is others, what is your responsibility, and what is just you using a little bit of control and ego to take over a situation that really has nothing to do with you. Be mindful, be careful, and let some stuff go. That's different than letting the ball drop, okay? That's knowing what is appropriately yours to deal with. Gemini, I just saw a car coming up from the left side behind you fairly rapidly, and this car seems to represent your past. I want to say your level of control, what your level of control has been in the past in your relationships in general. Now, when this car comes up, it looked old. So what I'm feeling from it is that there's a lot of wisdom, there's a lot of experience in this symbology. If you were to properly examine your relationships this week, especially next Thursday and Friday, you would find that there's a lot of hidden information there in regards to your own progress and self-growth. I think that it's really important that you're learning to speak up more, to speak out more, and to feel that you are justified in anything that you want. If there are things that you have been waiting on receiving, it may be because you didn't know your value. Okay, so speak out. in different situations and with different people this week.
Sound issue on Instagram.
There's a sound issue? On which one? Instagram. Okay. These will go up on Facebook. It will also go up on YouTube. So if you guys can't hear your weekly horoscopes for whatever reasons, this will be posted afterward. I'm going to just be careful you're not hitting all the cameras. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to move on to Cancer. What's going on, Cancer? All right. So the first thing that I'm feeling with you is, I want to say 4 days in. So I want to say Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I want to say on Monday, and then on Tuesday afternoon, I'm seeing some progress playing out nicely for you from this first message. So on Monday, I'm seeing you working really hard. I'm seeing you with a creative stance and more of a healing stance and taking a power play position in a few different areas of your lives where you're trying to look at circumstances that have been holding you back, things that were not available for you to receive. And you're saying, I'm going to take it, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it. The thing is, it was yours. It was all about timing. And it was held up a little bit by some of your skill level or your perception. So now that you're ready, you seem like a lion, like a vulture on this thing. That it's like, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, I'm going to have it. And I feel like, go get it. Because certainly no one would dare come in line with your claws here in taking it. And it is rightfully yours. You worked hard. Enjoy. Leo, I have Thursday. Okay, I have, what is that? Tuesday. Okay, so it's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Leo. I want to say on Tuesday, shh, be quiet. Observe, especially situations at work, people around you, including in your personal life, your marriage, things like this, and the family, friends. I want you to observe what it is that you feel people are authentically doing. And you are to pay attention to the way sometimes people's energy does not match their words, their actions, even their body language. Pay attention. Now, the next 2 days following after that, we have Wednesday and Thursday. I have some epiphany coming to you. I have almost, I want to say, proof of what you thought you were receiving. It's becoming validated for you. And I feel you being able to move forward with some decision making and changes in those situations on Thursday and possibly even Friday. If you feel that you are in a position where you need to go up above someone in power at your workplace and say this is not right, or report something, or say this thing is going on, I'm not going to tolerate it, I feel like go ahead. There's no need to hold back in that. Some of you might be confronting spouses or lovers. I want to go over here with Virgo. Virgo, straight away I feel nervous and I feel emotional eating. I just felt like I ate like 12 chocolate chip cookies or like a whole box of Chips Ahoy. I want to say take it easy. Take it easy. If you're feeling nervous, you're feeling pent up, you're feeling too much tension, and you aren't processing why, it could very well be that it's more connected to a sense of self-esteem, a sense that you don't have what it takes, a lack of self-confidence. And I think that in looking at the situation, there's no real need for that. I feel that for some of you, it is job related. For others, I feel like you're about to get into a large investment and you're worried. You know, can I keep this up? Can I keep up these car payments? Can I keep up this mortgage? Should I do this? If for those of you getting into business, you know, it's a scary thing. But I feel that also for some of you, it has to do with communication. You don't want to open up to a lover. You don't want to open up to your partner. You don't want to open up to someone who's trying to get you to talk about things. And this is going to have to be one of those weeks where you either decide to push forward, to move forward, to become stronger and better, and have confidence in yourself in those situations, or to cave. I would strongly suggest you just get gutsy with it. I want to move on here to Libra. Libra, First thing I'm seeing for you is potential promotion. And I want to say I'm going more with Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week. For some of you, I see a little bit of a breakdown of the vehicle. Can mean that that's occurring. It needs to be repaired. It can also represent your power, your sense of power. So if you feel like you're given this promotion, it comes to the table, it's placed before you, it could actually have a backfiring effect where you start to feel like you're not sure if you're good enough or you're capable enough. I want to say, yes, you are. Don't do that. Just immediately shut down that cycle of thinking. I was also feeling a big question for many of you about your education and your training. Do you need more? Do you want more? Should you go back and finish? Should you stop what you were training in and go off into another direction? A lot of you will be analyzing this, especially Monday and Tuesday of this week. Okay, I do have spirit coming through. A lot of guides working with you guys through your dreams all week long on this. Pay attention to the symbols and the direction that they're giving you. Scorpio, okay, somewhere between Libra and Scorpio, I have you guys going a little bit deaf or having blurred vision. When that happens and you're sleeping, it's called a download. The spirit's on the other side trying to help you put information into you. It should be very, very valuable, but it can make you feel off kilter for a while. Scorpio, first thing I'm feeling with you is your filtration system. I want to say if anyone's dealing with kidney stones, can't prescribe or diagnose, if anyone's dealing with kidney stones or gallbladder issues, this would be a great time to go have that looked at. And I want to say the rest of you, we want to make sure that your filtration systems are up to par. So if you were thinking of quitting drinking, taking better care of your liver, things like this would be an excellent time to do that. Prevent some damage here, okay? Also hydrate a lot. I feel a trip coming up for you. It's almost like talk of a trip. Someone's trying to convince you to go on a trip. I feel that this would be good for you, but I really do also feel that it's time for you to have some quiet and do some introspective work on yourself. I have a new lover coming in. Now, for those of you who are in a long-term relationship, it could very well be that your relationship reaches a different height. And it seems to me that what we're looking at here is new beginnings or a potential ending to an old relationship that really wasn't going anywhere. And both partners might be at a position now to finally say once and for all, you know what, it's okay. We're not going to be angry about it. We're just going to let it go. Just let it go. For those of you with someone new coming in, this feels very passionate. Soulmate connection, past life connection. That does not mean that we don't have free will and that we can't, mess that up, but there's definitely dynamite there. Sagittarius, papers, dotting your I's, crossing your T's, contracts, new beginnings, new purchases. I have you talking to people quite a bit, so leadership position, more communications. You may find yourself running the meeting. You may find yourself dictating, out to people what they need to do. Everyone wants to hear you. Everyone is taking your advice very seriously. I just have a bunch of people kind of open mouth, just listening. Anything you say, they're just going to take it in. You may look at yourself and say, what the heck caused that to happen? No one ever listens to me. Well, they do now. So enjoy it. New beginnings with all of that. And it feels to me like promotion all the way around. Part of the reason you're getting this is because you learned how to listen in a couple key areas and to a couple key people fairly recently that really helped you to understand how it's best done. And once it clicked in your brain, you became ready and prepared to do it, even though you weren't thinking about that. Capricorn, closed chapter. So we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The end of a chapter coming. The last words of this chapter, whether this is a situation, a relationship, an opportunity coming to a close. It seems to me that you're wrapping it up. For some of you, I almost feel like something you engaged in for a long, long time. Whether this be your educational process or this be a career that wasn't really working out so well. So for quite a lot of you, it may be relationships. But I feel it coming to an end. And then on Monday, the book closes and I feel water, a rush of water over here to the right. Water is always going to symbolize cleansing It can also symbolize your emotional state. And when I looked at this water, while it was dynamic and it was big and it could be a little bit overwhelming, it was crystal clear. So I feel really good about that. I feel like it's important this week for you to take some time off, even a couple days, or go on a vacation. Get in touch with nature and decorate yourself. Okay, I have a lot of grandmothers and grandfathers coming through over here talking about get the earrings, get the jewelry, get the tattoo, whatever it is, but treat yourself. You earned it, and a ton of congratulations. Aquarius, I'd be running really, really quickly. Over here, from, I want to say, your future, and directly behind me, which is skeletons in the closet, stuff swept under the carpet, unfinished business. I don't want to see anybody running that fast, and I don't want to see anybody running from back behind me where there's unfinished business. There is something coming to the surface that you don't want to deal with. Primarily what your guides and your loved ones are showing me is that this is going to have to do a lot with your emotional state. Now, you have to remember that emotions only have as much power as you give them. So if you treat it like it's the boogeyman, then it is. If you treat it like it's irrelevant, then it is. And it will pass if you learn how to replace the negative feelings and thoughts with something positive. You're going to have to work at this. This is the kind of thing that you're going to have to pick apart one piece at a time. You do have a lot of guidance working with you through this. For some of you, it could be the confrontation of a relationship coming possibly from a lover, a marriage partner, or a child or a family situation where you're being confronted on something from long ago and it's stirring a lot of emotions. You come into power with this, and I actually feel more money coming to you. So everything is connected. Wednesday's the big day for you to deal with all of this. And release. Pisces, what's going on with Pisces? Pisces, I see you going up to a tree, and I feel like everything is low bearing. Okay, so we're talking about like low bearing fruit. We're grabbing, we're picking. Fruit is always a great prosperity symbol, but the way that it's very low and accessible says a lot to me about the hard work that you've put in, and that's great. You're reaping what you've sown, but some of it is just like dumb luck. So sometimes you stumble across something and you don't even need a ladder and it's ready to be picked, and that's amazing. I feel like that's going to be happening for you this week with some extra money coming in. Now that could be job shifts, that could be another job. It could also be a promotion for those of you that are like in school, or you've been hoping in your internship to be given an opportunity. And for some of you, it looked to me like we were talking about a social scene. So if you've been looking to make like a new group of friends, or to have people that you click with more on a substantial level, this may be the week that you're finding members of your soul group, and it will last for quite a while. Some of it just feels like a ton of fun coming in. I want to say enjoy it. On Thursday and Friday, pay it forward. There are some people who are going to be needing your help, and make sure that you are volunteering. Keep an eye out for the homeless, younger siblings, people that are more immature than you that need your wisdom, your words, your time. Give it, okay? Take care of each other. All right, guys, thanks so much again. This is from Friday, May 24th to Friday, May 31st. This was your short scope for the week. It will be going up on YouTube and Facebook. Okay, thanks so much. See you next week.